That's fun. Hello and welcome, guys, to another exciting episode of Zebraman. We're still here at Vets to see our brother, who's a lecturer here at Vets. Sonwabile Lumkani Pongela. Sonwabile, welcome, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you for welcoming me, my brother. It's good to see you again.
Yes, my brother. Another exciting week, man. Another week full of exciting news, especially in the space of African spirituality.
Yes, indeed. Though the first thing that caught my mind is the fact that today is the first day that General Mkwanas will be testifying in the commission. So the country is ablaze with excitement in a possibility of unearthing,
Yes,
as well as exposing, criminality in the political space, as well as in the government spaces.
yes.
So I know for a fact that the MK party has indicated that they are approaching the High Court in Pretoria for an injunction that's going to prevent, this commission from proceeding forward with possible testimonies that will ultimately lead to prosecutions. As General Mkwanas has indicated that in the judiciary and in the police, in fact, security cluster, there's a high level of corruption. So that is one of the things that caught my eye. And as people that analyze, the political landscape of the country on a day-to-day basis, when such things are accelerating and escalating at a higher level, you find that these are the solutions that we are actually anticipating as a country. So we look forward to hearing as to what senior comrades are going to say or be revealed about, and hopefully that justice will finally take its course, because these are just things that used to be memos and corridors, that used to be, just comrade talk, and then that's it. Nothing is done.
Yes.
So I suppose indeed the judiciary is under scrutiny by the people, that elected these people to be in power. So we look forward to it. But on the other end, in the SADC region, I'm actually amused by the fact that there's an accusation of people in Zambia who are accused of are trying to attempt the life of their president.
A sitting president.
Yes,
Using African ways of doing things.
Yeah. I'm actually amused by it. I think we've passed that time of being affected emotionally and psychologically by the negative perceptions around African spirituality.
Yes.
The fact that we are still challenging the state as per the Suppression of Witchcraft Act of 1957, as well as the Criminal Procedure Act of 1977, that specifically, initiated militaristic, laws that physically prevented, African traditional practices. So in this regard, you find a bit of humor in it.
Yes.
When people are arrested for practicing, using their ethereal powers to try and remove a sitting president. Yet when the president wanted to be a president, he would approach all kinds of witch doctors and traditional healers,
and prophets and
and clairvoyants and all these people, with these.
He will know he's African when it's time for him to use African spirituality to uplift himself.
Exactly. So there's a bit of humor going on here, though. If Zambia now arrests people for practicing African, indigenous knowledge systems, it means they are reintroducing the suppression of Witchcraft Act. Also, the fact that traditional practices have been narrowly limited to just being a Witchcraft Act, that alone, or as well, is, a very negative perception towards the practice itself. It gives it a dark interpretation and a dark, sadistic practice. So hence it was classified as, the Witchcraft Act. But funny enough, today in South Africa, you've got white sangomas, and you wonder as to when the
What are they doing?
What are they doing?
Yes.
Where they affected?
Their ways of doing things and culture is promoted as the best. They say it themselves.
Yeah.
But now they are coming into that space.
Commercializing it even. I think this is why it caught the attention of so many people that what happened in Zambia is part, or it exacerbates the comic relief and the nullifying and invalidation of African spiritual practices. So on our end, as healers, we find that we are not taking it on a serious and hyper ventilated note. We are actually taking it on the note that at the end, or in the beginning, the president prior to elections would go to traditional healers,
yes,
seeking, consultant,
looking to whether he'll succeed.
To
fully immerse himself
trying to engage on predictions and prophecies and protective charms and so on. When that suited him, now people are wanting to remove him
using the same methods.
And now that's where
now they're wrong.
Now they're in the wrong. Now they need to be arrested. So that is where the comic relief is, because because you can't use people for political gain and for political power, but think that they cannot strip you down. It takes me back